Hey guys, this is Jeff over at Runner G at the runner's desk here. And if you're watching this video, you are probably curious about insoles, why someone would want or need one, and what did they do. Anyway, it's a good question, and let's get on and find out about insoles. Here we go. So insoles are these liners that come inside the shoe, and the ones that come in the shoe are pretty flimsy. They just basically line up, they kind of cover up the stitching inside the shoe, so you're not running on the stitching inside the shoe. But they're also so you can put in custom ones, and we'll get into that in just a minute. But basically they're designed so they're replaceable, you can take them out. Okay, so what do the insoles do? Well, they do basically two things. They basically cushion the foot, okay, from impact, and they also offer kind of a contour shape to the arch, okay. And obviously the ones that are for cushioning are made out of a soft material, squishy here. You can see they're a little bit thicker here. We'll get into that in a minute. You know, again, okay. And the ones that are for support tend to have a plastic piece here, and that is to kind of help support the arch and also add some torsional support to the shoe as well, okay. So, now there's other kinds of insoles as well. There's kinds that just go in the back of the shoe, like this 3/4 length one. That is so you get the arch support without tightening up the toe box of the shoe. You can also just get ones that are in the back of the shoe that cushion just the heel, or you can get there's ones that are called metatarsal pads. Metatarsal pads go up in the front of the shoe, and they cushion the ball of the foot. In fact, they're called ball of the foot. So anyway, so there's different kinds that you can get. Obviously the ones for the heel that are called heel cushions are just to kind of cushion the heel. Those are really good if you have, say, like a heel spur or plantar fasciitis and you want to add some heel lift and some cushioning in the back. Now, the most common that people come in for are for arch support. These are recommended by a lot of podiatrists. This one is by a company called Super Feet. That's our most popular one. And again, it's just a plastic arch support. And so what that does is it just kind of helps keep the arch in this position instead of falling and torquing and twisting, and applying unbalanced pressure on the foot and the surrounding tendons and muscles and nerves and everything in between there. So that's what the more arch support ones do. Now there's different brands. Super Feet I mentioned. These guys here, very popular. Power Step is very popular with the podiatrists and foot doctors. Spenco is an extremely very popular brand. They make all kinds of insoles and stuff. So again, the Spenco is the brand that we carry with the heel cushions and the metatarsal pads, the pads up in the front. And then for cushioning, we also carry Spenco, and we also carry the Sorbothane that I showed you. Okay. Now, why would you need an insole like this? If you're having chronic foot pain, so if you're having what's called plantar fasciitis, or chronic kind of foot pain, whether it's in the arch, the heel, above on the top of the instep of the foot, neuroma. A neuroma is like an inflammation of a nerve between the metatarsals here. A cushioned insole is really good for that. That metatarsal pad, which is just basically a pad up in the front of the foot, is really good for that. But again, if you unless you just want to bring some cushioning back to the shoe, you really shouldn't need an insole unless you have like a chronic foot problem. Okay. One question that people ask often is, do they change your shoe size? If you're fitting the shoe just barely on your foot, it's on the snug side, then yeah, the insole might change your shoe size. But if you're fitting your shoes like I do, which I can leave plenty of room in there for my feet to breathe and spread out, then you really shouldn't have an issue as far as the insole taking up more space than what came in the shoe. So you should be really okay as far as the insole changing your shoe size. Other than that, I think that kind of covers everything. If you want to see more about the insoles, check out our products page. If it's not up, it will be up soon, and we'll have the insoles on there. And again, you can always shoot us a email at runnergstore@yahoo.com and or you can come in. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.